Which disease involves high blood sugar? Diabetes. Diabetes happens when the body cannot properly process sugar in the blood. Which organ does a stroke affect? Brain. A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is blocked or reduced. What is the common name for hypertension? High blood pressure. Hypertension is the medical term for blood pressure that is too high. Which disease is spread by mosquitoes? Malaria. Malaria is a disease caused by a parasite spread through mosquito bites. Which part of the body does asthma affect? Airways. Asthma is a long-term disease that makes it hard for air to enter the lungs. Which disease is caused by smoking? COPD. COPD is a lung disease that makes it very hard to breathe over time. What is the main symptom of Alzheimer's? Memory loss. Alzheimer's is a brain disorder that slowly destroys memory and thinking skills. Which bacteria primarily attacks the lungs? Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis or TB is a germ that mostly spreads through the air to the lungs. Which virus attacks the immune system? HIV. HIV is a virus that damages the cells that help the body fight infections. Which disease causes yellow skin and eyes? Jaundice. Jaundice is often a sign of liver problems that turn the skin yellow. Which condition is a lack of red blood cells? Anemia. Anemia makes a person feel tired because the blood cannot carry enough oxygen. Which disease causes painful joints? Arthritis. Arthritis is the swelling and tenderness of one or more joints. Which disease comes from dirty water? Cholera. Cholera is an infection that causes severe diarrhea due to dirty water. Which disease makes bones weak and brittle? Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis makes bones thin so they can break very easily. What does the MMR vaccine prevent? Measles. The MMR vaccine protects people against measles, mumps, and rubella. Which organ is damaged by cirrhosis? Liver. Cirrhosis is a late stage of scarring of the liver caused by many diseases. Which disease is known as hygrophobia? Rabies. Rabies is called hygrophobia because it can cause a fear of water. Which disease causes recurring seizures? Epilepsy. Epilepsy is a brain disorder that causes people to have repeated seizures. Which infection causes fluid in the lungs? Pneumonia. Pneumonia is an infection that fills the air sacs in the lungs with fluid. Which mosquito spreads dengue fever? Aedes. The Aedes mosquito is the primary spreader of the dengue virus. Which disease is caused by lack of vitamin C? Scurvy. Scurvy was common in sailors who did not eat enough fresh fruit. Which condition is having too much body fat? Obesity. Obesity is a complex disease that increases the risk of heart problems. Which disease affects the mind and mood? Depression. Depression is a common medical illness that affects how you feel and act. Which disease is caused by lack of iodine? Goiter. A goiter is a swelling in the neck caused by an enlarged thyroid gland. Which bacteria causes typhoid? Salmonella. Typhoid fever is caused by the bacteria called Salmonella typhi. Which organ does nephritis affect? Kidneys. Nephritis is a condition where the tissues in the kidney become inflamed. Which disease is caused by a rusty nail cut? Tetanus. Tetanus germs often enter the body through deep cuts or wounds. Which disease is an allergy to gluten? Celiac disease. In celiac disease, eating gluten damages the small intestine. What part of the body does psoriasis affect? Skin. Psoriasis is a skin disease that causes itchy or sore patches of thick red skin. Which disease affects the heart valves? Rheumatic heart disease. This disease is caused by rheumatic fever and can damage the heart forever.